As you know, service accommodation is not one of my favourite strategies in the property world, but today I am with Adam Rana, and from the outside it looks like he's hugely successful. So is he? Is it a profitable strategy? Let's go inside and find out. Right then guys, I'm inside, pure luxury if I'm completely honest with you. I'm with Adam, thank you very much for joining me.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate it. And king of service accommodation in Birmingham?
Yeah, if you want to say that.
Potentially.
That's what you heard, yeah?
That's what I've heard. I've heard great things.
I'll take that, yeah, I'll take that.
I've heard really good things, that's why I'm here.
Thank you.
First question, why service accommodation?
I think for me it's pretty simple. I've been known to travel a lot. I've traveled a lot. I've met a lot of people. And for me, meeting people and traveling, and obviously the money part is very important as well. So meeting people is what you get from service accommodation. You meet different kinds of people from different places in the world, and then it pays well. That's it, money, travel, and meeting people.
Money?
Yeah, money.
That's number one?
Yeah, definitely.
For me, that's number one anyway. So, give me a tour, show me around. I've got a lot of questions I want to ask you because my take on service accommodation is mixed. So hopefully by the end of today, you can persuade me that it is a very lucrative strategy in property.
Yeah, for sure.
Where are you going to take me around this building first?
So first of all, I'm going to take you to one of the best bits of this building, which is the communal area, where all the residents can watch movies and play games and do work. So everything's there on one floor. So I'll take you there first.
Perfect.
For me, I think it's quite simple, and I'll keep it very simple. Processes and systems. Like, I come from an engineering background and I've implemented it here in the last 4 years. Processes and systems, the quality of the service, which means we provide 24/7 service. That means downstairs, in the concierge, and on the phone, virtually, and all our virtual assistants and the people that are working here. So it's the quality of service and the process system that run the business.
How many apartments do you have in this building?
So we have over 33 apartments in this building, and then we have portfolio-wise we have over 100 across the world. So that's Dubai, Glasgow, Birmingham.
How do you manage it all?
Yeah, a good team. It's got to be a good team, just like yourself. I've got a good team.
Yeah, I have the best team.
Yeah,
my team is
a good
absolutely
team.
unreal.
Yeah, it's a good team and good processes, and people have to really remember, people listening to this, it's the systems and processes. All the successful companies have good systems and processes and a good team.
How many staff members do you have?
So we have on the ground here, we have 3, and then across in the background, like the cleaners and the maintenance, about over 15. So 18 or 18.
We'll get into that cleaning and maintenance part a little bit later on, because that's a massive part of service accommodation, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah. Next, I want to see one of your properties that has been set up.
Yeah, sure.
That might help.
Yeah, so we've got a whole floor that's been set up and ready to launch tomorrow, I think, so we can show you.
Now I am in one of your apartments that's mid-furnishing. Ready for launch tomorrow?
Yeah.
The whole floor?
The whole floor, yeah. We got the team here, just behind the scenes here, getting this ready, ready for tomorrow. This is one of the most challenging parts of service accommodation, getting the apartments ready in time, so you're not losing money on the rent and making the money. That's what it's all about, right? Making the money.
Well, I've just been in one of your other apartments, full to the brim of furnishings.
Yeah, soft furnishings, yeah.
And I saw your TikTok video.
Yeah.
How much does it cost you?
So it cost us anywhere up to 61,000 actually when I did the TikTok video, but the money's gone up now. It's about 65,000 that's cost me to do 32 apartments in the last month.
And 12 are being launched tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. So we do in phases. This is where the processing systems come in.
So what's some of the challenges you face to get 12 apartments ready to this level as well? Because guys, the level is like top tier, super luxurious. What's some of the challenges you face when you are getting 12 apartments ready for launch on the same day?
I think Two of the biggest challenges is money, budget. So keeping within the budget when you're trying to get luxury and trying to make money, back-end profit. And secondly, the people. So we got to have a handyman, your contractors, your maintenance, people putting out 35 kettles in one go, 35 toasters, you know. It takes time and it needs to be launched within a week because we're losing money if we're not launching.
Okay. So launch tomorrow. How will it work? Explain it to me.
So the simple steps, listings live online on all the platforms and portals we have. Everything's live, ready for tomorrow, and people can just go book online, and this will be clean and fully ready for you to move in just like your home.
And challenges in service accommodation in general. So that's the challenges that you have when you are launching 12, which obviously is 10% of your portfolio. What are some of the challenges that you face in service accommodation in general?
I think the key point I can summarize on is the clientele that you get, stopping parties, how you stop parties, making sure you get the right people in and making sure people are paying the right money and making sure they're booked out. So the challenge is getting these booked out. It's a massive challenge. That means good marketing and you're having a good team and good listings.
You're on a whole different level from anything we've seen with service accommodation so far. We've done 3 videos on the channel. I've had 5 or 6 guests who do service accommodation in general. You are clearly, from my opinion, at the top, right at the top, because the level of everything I'm seeing, and even when we're off camera and we're having a conversation, you're super knowledgeable. You're a really nice guy for one.
Thank you.
Like,
it comes from experience and learning over time.
Give some advice to somebody who's starting out not to give up, because I see a lot of people doing this who like take one and they're like, oh my God, this is a lot harder than I thought it was.
Exactly, yeah. No, I think the point you just touched on, don't give up. Like I used to make 50 to 60 calls a week, and I don't think that's enough, but that's more than that person that you just talked about.
Yeah.
And it's about making calls after calls and after calls, and I'm here, we're standing on what, the 27th floor, 26th floor, and that was a dream. Like, you know, that was a dream. I'm a guy who likes heights and you don't. My dream was to like look at one of these towers and be part of it.
Yeah.
So 4 years ago I started, and I made calls after calls and after calls, and I was consistency and discipline.
Okay.
Consistency and discipline and integrity. As you said, honesty is very important. Till today, I won't lie about numbers. I won't lie about how it's set up. You can see what it looks like and what the finished article looks like.
Yeah. A lot of our followers know I always talk about consistency. That's why I believe our channel's becoming the biggest in the UK.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Because consistency, credibility goes so far.
For sure, yeah.
People will open doors for you in 10 years' time if they remember you from being honest from the beginning. I'm excited to see a finished apartment.
Yeah, and I'm excited to show you. Yeah.
Let's
go have a look.
Yeah. Fully furnished, top tier apartment this is?
Yeah, this is the finished article. Yeah.
So this is what you get it to?
Yeah.
Okay. So you went from your first ever service accommodation, which was what?
Just one in Jewellery Quarter, just down the road here, actually, a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah. From a private landlord, yeah.
Okay, and now we are standing on the 38th floor?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we're now here working with a developer across the globe and across the UK, and from one landlord to working with a developer in 4 years.
So from one unit or two rooms to 100?
Yeah.
How?
I think it's quite simple actually. Again, consistency and having the right processes and the team. And me picking up the phone and calling people and going to meetings. Simple as that. It's really simple as that, guys. You just gotta make sure you are giving the benefits to the customer, giving the benefits to the landlords or the developers, and they will buy your product.
Okay, so sounds great.
Yeah.
4 years, 1 unit to 100, and you say it was quite easy.
Yeah. Well,
was it easy?
Well, not easy for everyone. It was challenging.
Yeah.
Easy as in if you get it right, it's a copy and paste, right? So now 100 doesn't seem big for me. 500 doesn't seem big for me because I am copying and pasting what I did on the first landlord and the second landlord. So no, it's not easy, but you can make it easy by doing the same thing consistently.
So I always used to say that if I can achieve what I've achieved, anybody can do it.
Exactly. Yeah, you summarised that well.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So actually, it's going to change now. I'm going to make you think. So, do you genuinely believe that anybody can do it? Genuinely, when you actually think about it, do you think you have to have something different in your brain, or do you have to have something special or unique, or do you genuinely believe anybody can achieve?
I think it's a good question that you raised. I think if you can train yourself and you train your mindset, yes, they genuinely can do it.
Yep.
But I see where you're coming from. If you don't train your mindset to get to that level, you can't. So understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But people need to train themselves to have that mindset to even start.
Yeah.
And achieve the big goals.
It's a good look on it, that is actually. It's a very, very good view.
Because that's what I did, you know. I wasn't like this. If you go back at 20, when I was 20 years old, I did not think anywhere near the way I think now.
Yeah.
I think big, I think differently, I think relationships, I think rapport, I think help, kindness, integrity.
Yeah.
You know, this all matters. It's not just the technicalities of this business.
Yeah.
It's these soft skills.
Yeah.
Which
Life
gets
skills.
It's life skills. We talked about traveling earlier. We'll touch on it in the podcast, but this is what got both of us, you know, knowing people and learning how to work with people.
So, final question.
Yeah.
1 to 100, but it's global.
Yeah.
Explain how you went international.
So I think international was achieving, for me, was being the best. And anything we do, anything you're doing, if you're going in a career, in your job, you want to be the best. And when you benchmark yourself to the best, you start thinking big. So I said, you know, I'm in Birmingham now, what's next? What can make me learn more? What can make me learn different policies, different laws, different planning laws? And I said, okay, Roo, let's go to Dubai.
Yeah.
And this was during COVID when Dubai did not have the restrictions to allow businesses to operate openly. So I took that chance. And 2 years on, we're making a decent amount of money there.
How many do you have in Dubai?
So we have over 23, I think, at the moment, and we're just setting up 2. And guys who follow me on Instagram can probably see it. We're setting up 2 today, actually. So 23 we'll have ready today.
Yeah, well, that's incredible.
Yeah.
All the socials, yours, are going to be in the description below. And yeah. I'm impressed. Very impressed. Incredible setup.
Yeah, thank you.
Just speaks luxury. Give me some goals.
Yeah.
12, 24 months, 5, 10 years. How do you work it?
For us is, you know, the scalability. Scale was the goal from day one. So we're here, 35 here, rest 75 around the world. So we got over 100 units now. Our goal is to get over 500 units at least in the next 12 to 24 months. But doing it the right way, working with the right partners, the business partners and the developers to scale internationally and in the UK, mainly Birmingham.
So you set your goals 12, 24 months?
Yes, I like to do because a lot of things can change, mate. For me, 5 years, look where we're going. The world's changing so rapidly. So for 12 to 24 months, that's what we look at. So over 500 units, bigger team that you see behind the scenes, you know, and providing the service for the clients. That's what it's really about. Yeah. And the money just comes. So like, you know, people shouldn't be chasing the money because the money just comes if you provide the service.
Well, if you're adding value to people's lives, you will always be rich. Yeah. That's something I live by.
And and me and you can talk about this. Like, you've done it a bit longer than me. I've done it for 4 years, and it's been consistent, and it's been delivered the money. Yeah. It's delivered the cash because I provided this service, and you're here. You know, you can see it.
It's incredible. Yeah. So guys, podcast is out next after you've seen this video. Don't miss it because it's very intriguing, and the level and the bar is at such a high standard that I'm impressed, which is very hard to impress me.
Thank you.
So I will see you soon when the podcast is out, actually, on this one.